Tower of Doom! Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me. And here's a trivia question for everybody. You have 5 seconds to answer it. What is a kuwanger? Give up? Well, for those who don't know, it's a type of cockroach. Yeah. I know kuwanger sounds weird, and it definitely did confuse me. What the hell is a kuwanger? But then again, you know, once we found out we were cockroach, like, why don't I just put it as cockroach? But then, think about that. Boomer cockroach. Emphasis on the cock. It's like, how intimidating is that? Not really at all. But yeah, here we are, just kind of chilling in Boomer Kuwanger stage. Don't touch the red line, or else this happens. Yeah, it's like a hive mind type of thing, where if you cross any one of the lasers, the like tripwire laser type of deal, they will all sense it and will all shoot lasers at you. And ultimately it's not that hard to just get around, so it's whatever. And more of these guys who take forever to kill. Not bad. This always sucked. Doing it with a block in the way, because then you know you can't really, didn't give you a lot of room, and he'll always shoot where you're standing, so it's just kind of annoying but easy to get rid of nonetheless. So as you can see, we're going up to the top of the tower, because it's tower level, get it? It's like whatever. This part was always kind of challenging as kids, and this all comes back down to we weren't that good gamers as kids, so everything in this game really was sort of a challenge. But it's fairly straightforward, just dodge the spikes, and just to show... Oh! Well, the other ones are instant death, because they will... I guess the idea is that they close down on you, so it makes sense. And these shoot out, those are unthreatening. Yeah. Basically, you just want to get rid of the things on the ladder. Keep scaling the tower. The Tower of Doom! I don't know any good tower references to anything. Tower of Power. That's what I call my conkeldurr. Tower of Power, in my black version. That's pretty much what he is, if we're serious. Okay, here's a little bit. That heart, there's no possible way to get. You can't jump to it, it's too high, there's no secret way on the other side as far as I know. You have to have a special to get it, a special attack, which is Boomer Kuwanger's. His boomerang. It's like, game designers, why the hell would you put in a level an upgrade that is only accessible with the power-up given to you by the boss of the level? An unnecessary need to come back and get it. It could be totally avoided if they just made it some way you could get to it without having to get, you know, his upgrade and everything. Boss challenge. It's sort of like a Daredevil run from Super Mario Galaxy. Do it panting, short of breath, and short of energy. Boomer Kuwanger, he can shift in time, basically. And that never comes into play for your power-up. But he throws his hair at you, and you have to avoid it. Sometimes, and if you... Just to demonstrate, if he gets up close to you, he can do that too, when he goes with shifting through time. If he gets close to you with his boomerang on, he does this, and that really sucks. So you tend to avoid that. Giving all these reasons, I always assumed that avoiding enemy contact in, especially in Mega Man X games, is just a given. Well, shit like that'll happen. This gets annoying after a while, because unless you have his weakness, which I don't want to show it. I'll show it once we come back and fight him, which spoilers will have to do in a different manner. it's so much easier because it's Launch Octopus's homing missile, so it just homes in on wherever he goes, and even if he apparates like this all the time, it'll still find him and hurt him. A great deal, too. It's like, why... Launch Octopus, or his special is sort of like a Chill Penguin type of deal. With Boomer Quanger's weakness, he's so much easier. And without it, he's sort of a lot harder. But defeatable nonetheless. He closes his eyes as he faces his doom. Truly, this man was an annoying villain. Pose! Out of here. And here's a demonstration of the boomerang that I've mentioned several times. Yep, that is your ticket to getting most of the upgrades, including energy tanks, or that one at least. Now we regroup with Zero in a place I don't know about. He says, "Finally, we found Sigma's fortress. Let's go in and put an end to his war against the humans." You zap out, that was a short cutscene. Holy shit, who's that? Okay, that is Sigma, and a very ugly mugshot of him, but it still looks pretty badass. He's got the paint on his eyes, blue eyes, that evil type of smirk, a dot on his head for whatever reason. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this party started. First level, no boss intro necessary. Here we are in a city. Go ahead and start charging. For whatever reason. More dialogue. Let's split up! I'll go in first, and then you can slip in while I keep the main defense force busy. And he dashes off. And very, very quickly, because you don't follow him. I don't know where he went. And yeah, for all intents and purposes, this is just another level. Just go along, killing enemies and everything. You can jump over some of these turtles. I always guessed that's what they were, turtles. And these things. Those get very annoying very quickly. I mean, they always have been, but especially here because they come from everywhere. And this fun part, just kind of jump when they're coming towards you. You gotta be careful or else those things will come in. Some of them you have to have a charged X-Buster ready, or else they'll knock you off and then you die. Because I don't want to show it, but underneath all these flyers is an empty bottomless pit. Ah, I'll show it right now. There. Believe me. And now we progress. Progress. Oh! Very convenient spacing for him. Oh, come on, get to it. Okay, I'll take it. Whatever. Pass it. Who cares, ultimately. Game lag. More of these guys. They just loved using these guys in later levels, I suppose. File! 0! Stay back, X. I'll take him on. Yeah, apparently they're rivals all of a sudden. And in later games, you'll see how he's really more of X's rival. Because he just won't take a hint that he has to die. Spoilers. And you hear action. Heard the movement of his mecha, which can only mean one thing. Very large room. Oh my god, look what he has. X, do what I tell you, or he's history. Don't listen to him, X. Go ahead and blast him. Dream on, Zero. X knows he can't defeat me. My armored carrier is more than a match for his ancient weapons. I can't fault him there. I am, in fact, using ancient weapons. Yeah. Look familiar? This is a repeat of the very beginning of the game. Just wait until he shoots you down, and then he'll take you just like this. It's like a repeat, and savoring the moment. He's gonna charge up and ram right into you. But wait a minute! What is Zero doing? Maybe, but I'm not through yet! And Zero X is our Deus Ex Machina for the moment. sacrifices himself for the greater good! Oh my god, there he goes! And that clearly should have killed him, except that was only his mecha, I guess. What a worthless gesture! I can't be defeated so easily! So, X, it's just you and me now. Deus Ex Machina, Part 2! Yeah. What the fuck? Is what he meant to say. Where did that energy come from? That is a legitimate question. I don't know where it came from either. It really doesn't matter how much energy you absorb, X. You are still far too weak. Prepare to be terminated. Yeah, I forget what this version of Vile's weakness is, but since we won't be using it anyway, it's basically just a regular fight. He dashes to and fro. He'll shoot weapons that freeze you. He'll do that, which hurts you, obviously. Like that. The freezing you part. And you just kind of have to avoid him as he dashes towards you. Sometimes he's clever and follows shortly behind one of his shots that would freeze you. Yeah, and he hurts like a bitch. God damn it. Yeah. And he hurts a lot if you touch him. And sometimes he's a cheeky bastard and will shoot them up at you. Whoa! Okay. But without his mecha, he's taken down pretty easily. Epic explosion. That should have clearly decimated everything in its path. Forced, contrived, sad moment. You are more powerful than you were before, but Sigma is much more than he appears to be. You're going to need an edge. Take my arm cannon and your attack power should increase. Good luck, X. Yep. Second and only other forced upgrade that we can't really dodge. It's pretty cool. But yeah, I'll try not... I'll use it because it's just the X-Buster. It's what I've used anyway. So this is a cool little bit. Remember all these guys from earlier? Boomer Quanger stage. Well, if we dodge and hold... or dash and hold right... Oh, come on. Well, what would have normally worked is that would have happened the whole way, and you would have dodged everything. Okay. Now, this part I typically do with Sting Chameleon's upgrade, because otherwise this really does kind of suck to have to keep going up this way. But with Sting Chameleon's upgrade, you can just kind of surpass everything here. No such luck without it. I'll try to get out of here. Oh, God. Oh! Okay. They keep respawning, though, if you get too far down, and then they'll... get up there! Okay. Yeah, that part kind of sucks to get through. Anyway, we come back to... Oh my god, look who it is! Him again! Yeah, if you haven't guessed, all of Sigma's levels in Mega Man X, at least, involve, refighting these guys. Really slightly pointless, but that's okay. Now let me show you just to demonstrate what exactly power his weakness has over him. Look at that! He took out a bunch of HP! Boomer Quanger just is down on his luck after that. And really, with the upgraded X-Buster, it makes things significantly easier, thankfully. But if you dash, obviously, it gets a little more strong. Funny thing about Boomer Quanger's death that I'll try to show, looks like I can because he's using it so much. If you kill him, oh god. If you kill him without his, come on. If you kill him without his boomerang on, he looks like he got a haircut, basically. Yeah, we thought of it as dumb little kids. Come on. Take forever. I'm already running low on time. Come on. You aren't gonna let me show the people of YouTube how I kick your ass? I must be forced not to do this because of my time constraints. Jose. He dies. Assume it, and we will be right back to finish this segment.